With the restrictions of 2020, we launched our Livestream video service, and our goal was to emulate the production value of a large TV broadcast, but using a lean crew and having a smaller equipment footprint. Over the past year, we've been refining and developing our Livestream setup, and if you're also interested in live streaming, hopefully these 3 tips can help give you a head start. Number 1 is using wireless transmitters. Initially, we had all our cameras connected using cables, and we'll still have some cameras connected on every live stream with cables just for that reliable connection. Over time, we've invested in longer cables and now use HDMI and SDI cables that allow us to place cameras up to 25 meters away. Something we've learned during this process is that long HDMI cables can sometimes only transmit one way, so we've made sure to test all of ours to make sure we know exactly which end we need to use when we're setting up our cameras to save time. However, it's been our recent investment in wireless transmitters which has been a real game changer. It's not only the ability to place cameras much further away from the deck, but it's also that fact of not having to lay cables and worry about being a trip hazard or having to tape them down. It just removes all of that whole palaver. And pairing transmitters with our Ronin S gimbal has made our live streams much more exciting. We now regularly cut to that moving dynamic shot on the gimbal to mix it up from the static angles on our tripod cameras. But the best part about this roaming gimbal camera is the freedom that it gives you. You can pick it up quickly to move and get coverage where you don't have a shot, and if you're not using it, you can place it down and it becomes an extra static camera that's quick and easy to move should the environment change. The second tip is planning. Now, this isn't very exciting, but the more events we do, the more preparation we find ourselves putting in to keep our production value as high as possible. Events can be unpredictable, so we'll always load in a set of photos for the event into our deck so we can cut to these should there be an unexpected break. And we're creating bespoke title slides to put at the start and the end of streams to give a strong start and finish and keep the production value as high as it can be. Before the stream goes live, we'll also test how far away our transmitters will reach, and this means that if nothing's happening in the main area, we can head outside and try and get shots of people mingling, the atmosphere, shots of the venue, and really just try and make the stream as enjoyable and exciting to watch for the viewers as possible. And finally, portability. Now this is a big one. Previously, the most time-consuming part was bringing in all the equipment we needed to make a high-quality live stream. And we wanted to change this so we could focus more time on the actual production quality itself. It's really not very glamorous, but our solution to this was to buy a simple trolley. We gave it its first test run recently. We used it to build the live stream deck and the setup in the car park, load on the cameras and the tripods, and then wheel everything in one go into the venue. Previously, the time taken from entering the venue to having the live stream set up was normally around an hour. With our new trolley system, we've been able to reduce this down to 20 minutes. The equipment and systems we have now are by no means our finished setup, but we're really pleased on how it's developed from our first live stream and looking forward to building on it this year. Live streaming has fast become one of our favourite services that we offer at Ben&Jack Studio. And over the past year, with audiences becoming more and more accustomed to seeing their favourite events live, we're really excited to keep improving and expanding the capabilities of our live stream productions.